You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BoxWithG5JeffTV. That's BOXWIT G5 Jeff TV. And if you guys don't mind, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Now, June 9th, 2018, the rescheduled date of the WBO welterweight championship fight between the scrappy Jeff Horn and Terrance Bud Crawford. It's going down Madison Square Garden, New York City. And for a welterweight title fight, I must admit, I love Terrance Crawford, love him as a fighter, but this fight doesn't have that much buzz. It didn't have that much buzz prior to the cancellation of the last date. Terrance Crawford said he had a quote-unquote hand injury, and the fight was postponed. Now, rewinding back to that fight was never officially announced. No press conference, no ticket sales, no nothing. Let me tell you how Pop Bob Arum was going to run this. He was trying to put Manny Pacquiao on the undercard, which is a complete and total disrespect of a legend. Like, not only is it a disrespect to a legend, but you trying to put him on the undercard against the guy that he arguably got robbed against. Total disrespect. So, what Bob Arum was going to do is he was going to put Manny Pacquiao on the undercard against Mile High Smoking Mike Alvarado, and that was going to be the promotion for the fight. He wasn't going to put no dollars into promoting the fight. The only way they would have been able to pay everybody out was to get Manny Pacquiao on that card, because Bob Arum just wasn't going to spend any dollars on promotion. Like, I think that was pretty plain to see. So once Manny Pacquiao said, nah, fuck that, I'm not fighting on nobody's undercard. You know who I am? I am Manny fucking Pacquiao. Once Manny Pacquiao put his foot down and said, no, I'm not doing it, postponed the fight. They postponed the fight. Like, Manny Pacquiao screwed up the plans for promoting this fight. So I said all of that to say this. If I was Bob Arum, he would have been better off putting this fight in Jeff Horn's hometown of Australia. I'll tell you why. First of all, this fight is not really buzzing in the States. I'm just keeping it 100, keeping it a bean. Everybody know I'm a Terrance Crawford fan. Keeping it 100. Nobody in the States is really checking for this fight. Nobody's really talking about this fight. It's not a hot topic in the States, because there's like 90 to 95% of the people out here that feel like Terrance Crawford is going to win the fight and is going to easily win the fight. So nobody's checking for it. Now, with Bob Arum plan going up in smoke by getting Manny Pacquiao on a card, it just didn't work. The next best thing that Bob Arum could have done from a business standpoint is to put the fight where the most money was going to be made. And that was in Jeff Horn's hometown of Australia. The same place he fought Manny Pacquiao should have been the same place they put this fight for Terrance Crawford and Jeff Horn. Now, I know what you guys thinking. I know you're thinking, oh, well, the judges. What about the judges? What about the referee? What about the judges? Listen, there's corrupt judging in the States. There's corrupt judging in the UK. There's corrupt judging in Australia. There's corrupt judging in corruption in boxing, period, no matter where you're at. So at this point, you could get a raw deal anywhere. All right. The reason why it makes business sense to put it in Australia is, number one, it's going to be 50, 60,000 people in the building. That's more than what Omaha, Nebraska and Vegas can do, and Madison Square Garden can do combined. They're not pulling in 60,000 between the three places. That's number one. Number two, you put it in the same place where the Jeff Horn Manny Pacquiao fight happened. Now all people are going to be talking about is, can Terrance Crawford accomplish what Manny Pacquiao couldn't? Built-in promotion. And Bob Arum didn't want to spend a dime on promotion. All he had to do was put it in Australia. All everybody was going to talk about was what happened in the fight between Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao. Everybody's going to be talking about what their scorecard was. Did you feel like Jeff Horn won the fight? Did you feel like Manny Pacquiao got robbed? Can Terrance Crawford get a fair decision out there in Australia? Can Terrance Crawford win the title on enemy turf? Built-in talk, built-in promotion, just off of him switching the location of the fight. And I'm surprised Bob Arum didn't do it, because since he's promoting the fight, I'm pretty sure he would have a say on who the judges should be. So I don't understand why he just didn't put this fight in Australia. Now, is it risky for Terrance Crawford to go out there to Australia? Absolutely. Because like I said, if in any fight, anywhere, if the fight goes the distance, you just don't know what the judges are looking at. Boxing is a subjective sport. You have the 5 criteria for judging a fight, but people don't go by that. They rate the 5 criteria in their own way. And sometimes it's difficult to score fights. I'm not saying that it's easy to score fights, but some people's judging is completely biased, whether it comes down to the fighter or the fighter's style. Because when we watch boxing, we all like a particular style. Very few of us are like, well, I like the brawlers and the boxers, or I like the aggressive guys and the counter punches. Like, usually we have 1 or 2 styles that we gravitate to. And judges are human beings just like us fans. When we watch a fight, we gravitate to the style that we like. I get it. But Terrance Crawford is going on enemy territory before and won a title. He went to Ricky Burns' hometown and won that fight and won a decision out there. So it's not like it's something that Terrance Crawford has never done before. I mean, if the fight was in Australia, I think it would be a tough fight. It would be a tough fight. And I give Jeff Horn more of a chance than other people. Don't get me wrong, I think Terrance Crawford would win the fight in Australia, in Vegas, in New York City, wherever. And I think I said earlier in the video that it was going down in Madison Square Garden. I think it's going down in Vegas. So if I did say that earlier in the video, I do apologize. But I don't care if it's at the back, in his backyard, the corner store, Walmart, Target, the supermarket. I mean, it doesn't matter where. I think Terrance Crawford beats Jeff Horn. I mean, just doesn't matter. But if Bob Arum felt the same way, then he should have just put the fight in the place where it was going to make the most money. I mean, he puts it in Vegas. There's going to be some people out there, but it's not going to be nothing crazy. It's not going to be nothing crazy. And if it is, it's only because Jeff Horn people are traveling. Like, that would be the only reason the place is packed. You know, some fights just should be in the place that's going to make the most money, and then, you know, just let everything else be settled in the ring. And I think this is one of those situations. But this is going to be a good fight. Like, Terrance Crawford is not going to go in here and just blow this kid out. Like, Jeff Horn is a good fighter. He went up against Manny Pacquiao. I thought he got beat in the 9th round. He was getting he was getting his ass handed to him. Something serious. And some referees might have stopped that fight, but he stood in there tough with Manny Pacquiao, went toe-to-toe, made it a rough and rugged fight. Don't get me wrong. Manny Pacquiao's trainer, cornerman, they didn't argue with the referee, not one bit. It's a lot of rough tactics going on in there. And listen, no fault to Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn was doing what he was supposed to do. When you're going up against a smaller guy, you make it a rough and tough night. And Manny Pacquiao was a great fighter. You have to do everything humanly possible to try to get the upper hand and beat the great Manny Pacquiao. Jeff Horn is a tough out. He is a tough out. Even if he loses this fight to Terrance Crawford, I still want to see Jeff Horn in other big fights. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Errol Spence. A Jeff Horn, Amir Khan fight would be a really good fight. A Jeff Horn, Keith Thurman fight is a good fight. That's if he ever gets back into the ring. Keith Thurman is, I don't know. I'm a Keith Thurman fan, but he on some bullshit right now. He really on some bullshit right now. So regardless of whether Jeff Horn pulls off another upset or he loses this fight, I still want to see Jeff Horn in top level fights at the welterweight division. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Shabab Arum should have put this Terrance Crawford Jeff Horn fight in Jeff Horn's hometown, the same location as the Jeff Horn Manny Pacquiao fight, or are you okay with this fight being in the States? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Boxwit G5 Jeff TV. That's BOXWIT G5 Jeff TV. I appreciate y'all. Peace.